I just had the worst flight of my life. Oh my God. So I get on the flight immediately. Boom. Drop my Stanley Cup on my big toe. Pretty sure it's broken.
Oh, those be heavy.
Then, as I'm sitting on the plane, perfectly fine, as soon as the lights go out, my neighbor, my passenger that's in the window seat, starts vaping.
On a plane, dude?
He pulls out his pen.
Pen!
But I'm pretty sure it had like some in it because I could smell it. This man was vaping on the plane.
Oh my Lord.
I was like so annoyed by it because like this is a 4-hour flight and I don't want to be sitting next to somebody that's smoking weed on a small aircraft. And so I was going to be a Karen. I was going to call the manager, aka the flight attendant, and straight up snitch on this man. But so I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I don't want to be that person. Like, let him take his puff and like he'll be cool. No, he was popping that pen every 40 seconds.
Bro.
It was incessive. And then at one point he started coughing and I was like, oh Lord, here we go. We're about 2 hours into the flight. I'm laying down on like my head is down on the tray, and then all of a sudden I start seeing him next to me. He starts like shaking and shaking and shaking, and I look up and I'm like, is this man having a stroke by me? But then all of a sudden he stops and I was like, okay, that's weird. And then I thought I started to smell something funny, but like he didn't say or do anything or react. No one around me react. By the way, I'm in the middle seat and there's like this elderly lady that's to the left of me. And so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna play it cool. It smells a little weird. Thankfully I had my eye mask that I put over my like nose as like a face mask because it just smelled weird and I couldn't tell what was going on.
Smelled like what?
And he wasn't complaining, so I wasn't gonna complain.
What did he do? Did he poo?
We get to our destination, or we are about, let's say, 10 minutes from our destination. And then all of a sudden, this man starts projectile puking everywhere.
No!
Became a biohazard.
Ew, yeah.
And now we're at this point where like the plane is like landing, so like I can't get up. Nobody's gonna save me. I'm next to an elderly lady, and here's the thing: he's projectile puking, but he's asleep. So there's nothing I could do. I'm not about to touch him. That's what he get for on the plane. So as soon as we landed, I made the elderly lady get up, which I felt really bad for, but I was like, I can't sit next to this because the lights came on and I saw how much he puked.
Ew!
And I was like, this is insane. Thankfully, I'm not a sympathy like throw upper. So like I didn't get sick. I got up, I went up to the flight attendant and I told her that the man next to me got sick and he is what appears to be unconscious because he's throwing up and he's not waking up.
How did they not know this? How did they not see this?
The flight attendant goes over there and starts shaking him and he didn't wake up. I thought this man died next to me.
No! What? You're laughing.
He died next to me. He woke up and he eventually woke up and did not even realize that he puked everywhere. I was the first person to get off the flight. I said, no, I can't sit next to that. So yeah, don't vape on a plane.
What in the actual did I just watch? I'm the kind of person that if I see someone puke or I smell puke, I will puke. Like, I will puke. So, like, if someone next to me puked, like, I'd probably projectile vomit. It's a no from me, dog. It's, I have a metaphobia, and this is my literal worst nightmare. Realize, what is a metaphobia? Hang on.
I'm doing my research.
Specific phobia of vomiting is characterized by a marked fear of anxiety of oneself vomiting or seeing others vomit. Yeah, this is definitely your worst nightmare because what are you supposed to do? Like, the plane is landing, you can't get out of your seat, you have someone puking next to you. I love my Benjamin, but on the airplane, wild. Like, literally, y'all can't just wait a couple of hours. Just wait a couple of hours, you addicts.
Y'all, like, this TikTok blew up. But so I guess this is like part 2. I just wanted to say that this comment like really sent me because y'all, I was just as shocked as y'all were. But also, I just want to clarify a couple of things. So one, this is a red-eye flight. If you've ever been on a red-eye flight, you know that once your flight hits a certain elevation, they cut off all the lights, so all the flight attendants were
okay.
down.
I guess that makes sense.
This is why he was able to vape, and no one really know.
Yeah, but there's a light usually.
Also, why I didn't tell a flight attendant, because in my mind, if you were bold enough to bring a vape on the flight. I don't know what else you may be bold enough to do. And I'm not really in the business to around and find out. So I decided to mind my business. He also did not, vape the entire flight. But only reason why I mentioned that was because, in my opinion, this is why I believe he got sick, which happened towards the end of the flight.
It's the spins.
Also, with that being said, this was a red-eye flight. So anytime he would do something weird and I would look over at him, I literally thought he was sleeping because everybody else was sleeping on the flight. And maybe he was just trying to adjust or whatever. I was ignorantly incorrect because once the light turned on, which is as the plane was descending, that's when I realized that he is not okay. And the situation that I am.
Oh my God.
That I am in is also not okay. And that's when I decided to get up and actually get some help from a flight attendant and let her know exactly what all happened. And I told her everything that happened, so she knows. And also the fact that you guys think that I should be administering help is crazy, because last time I checked, I am not a board certified emergency room doctor, and I am not equipped to save anyone's life. Best believe I'm putting on my mask first before I put on anyone else's mask. So yeah. Also, I did not get any vomit on me, so I was definitely cleared from that. I do not know how that happened. I would just like to think that Jesus was just sitting on my side and was looking out for me.
He certainly was. But he projectile vomited all over himself and you didn't get any on you. Thank the Lord. Praise God is good. Honestly, you're a better woman than me. I totally would have tattletaled that. That. How did you even get through security with that fucking vape? How?